wanted the easy path.
A line with a fork and 1, 2, 3 dots. Bloody infernal. How was anyone meant to read this garbage? What are you doing? I suppose it couldn't hurt.
The jagged script is definitely infernal, a language you know all too well. The lines describe oaths and the fires below, but the language is fragmented and strange. This is just a piece of a larger text.
And? What does it say? Infernal pact. But not even the whole text. What was that bastard up to? None at all. Cazador was only figuratively hellish. There were never any devils hanging about the crypt. Whatever he's left carved in my flesh, it's a mystery to me. Thank you, by the way. This is... well, it's something. Will we? How sweet.
Something's on my mind.
The dog is unable to speak through the small bag he holds in his mouth.
I don't know. Maybe you can tell me. All I know is I thought of you when I saw it.
It's always a pleasure to see you sauntering over. I was just wondering when you'd invite me back for a bite.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. Bet that will fit in my pack. Have I been this way before?
careful, I bite. Step quick. The earth's been charred. Ominous. Just like old times. Nice and easy. Like a wraith. Quietly.
Breathe deep and move. Might be useful.
I have such a headache. Can't keep me out.
Still alive, so that's progress. Something over there. Have to keep going.
What to do? Here we go.
Seems like the owner was quite the literary type.
Don't waste a step. Anything of use?
Something over there.
Don't touch me. Let's go.
Never a dull moment. I'll take that.
That might be worth a look.
Never a dull moment.
Pave my path with corpses. Build my castle with bones.
What's inside? Always room for more?
Let's get going. At the ready. Don't mind if I do.
What to do?
I've got a long road ahead. What's inside? Dream in red. Seems simple enough.
The disc is formed from slate and engraved with Githyanki writing. You examine them closely, but can't make much sense of them. Using the cipher you found, you might be able to reveal the disc's meaning. A pattern forms as you gaze at the disk, and from within that pattern, a story emerges. The Prince of the Comet, Part 1. So it was that we were free from Gake shackles and turned our blades on each other. The heavens were shattered, and one great empire was divided in two. Gith travelled to the Hells to broker help for her people, her cause. Vlaakith would have you believe Mother Gith proclaimed her our queen. Lies. Gith made no such proclamation. Vlaakith seized the empire against the mother's wishes. But Gith had nurtured a son, Orpheus, Prince of the Comet, the true heir. He knew Vlaakith's treachery. Orpheus rallied Gith's honor guard and declared the throne for himself. The War of the Comet had begun. It's an intriguing tale, and a forbidden one, given how expertly it was encoded. Lae'zel will surely want to know of this.
Strange disc. Are these Githyanki markings? Lae'zel might know.
Sounds through damp and dark oppression break. Is it the foe? That foul, contemptuous heel?
You know these words. They are from the opening stanza of a play you found in this very tower.
Come out of love for me, not love for blood and steel. Command as you see fit, my lord, my liege. You do not believe the secret show. Reveal the truth. Give what you wish to see.
Have I been this way before?
Chair leg could make for a fine weapon.
Tread carefully.
I've got a long road ahead. Very well.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Welcome in this house. I wait for your commands. Of course, my love. Don't be afraid, sweet girl. What can I do? Sorry. Would you like a hug? Come here. For just a moment. Let it out.
His arms are too tight and too low for a comfortable hug, as if he's meant to be embracing someone slightly shorter.
Remember, you are loved, Lenore, so much. You're doing great. And everyone will be so proud of you. Proud of you, as I already am. as you see fit, my lord, my liege. And in its wake, it tramples everything. We'll kill the rest, so that the one can thrive.
Put 'em up. Want another? No choice but to keep going.
Listen up! Behold a most noisy flock!
Let's cook with fire, baby. Sometimes the only way out is through.
Listen, you! BG3 would soil my hands!
Behold the dance of death. Take you.
Gods, it's hot in here.
Survival is all that matters. Breathe deep and move. Dead tone!
Can't even catch my breath. Time to press ahead. Wish I had a bag of holding. Open up. Nice little nap.
That's curious.
What was that? My ring.
All is ash and meat. Moving in. Anything of use?
Philistine's throng, blood whispers. Pave my path with corpses, build my castle with bones.
Our blood to fill your oceans, O blessed Boal. Our bones to build your temple in the deep.
A wave of pure devotion washes over you, and with every surge, you feel a presence grow in response.
Word, priest! Promises! Your god wants proof! Wants blood!
These beings are Kuatoa, former Mind Flayer slaves that manifest their gods through sheer belief.
You, our Lord of Murder, demands sacrifice. You will be an offering for the great god Boal. Not real.
You sense a flicker of doubt, brief but enough. For an instant, the godly presence falters.
No!
Stop that!
No! Shut it!
Shut your rotten mouth!
You feel the presence waver. One moment a god of awesome power, the next, a common redcap.
Bollocks! Don't do anything hasty now. The fish folk got plenty of power. We can share. Blessed Boal. What? Shut it, you! I'm talking to my chosen. Chosen got power. You want power, don't you? Kiss my ass. I'm the Lord of Murder. I'll show you why.
Well, so much for peace.
Hey, you! Sharp as a pig's testicle.
The devil's macabre.
You've slain the pretender. We knew in our hearts the god Boal was false. But you, we see you. We know you by your true name, Maglumba.
If they ask for a sacrifice, I'd suggest virgins. Young and hot-blooded.
What is to be your first commandment, O great god? We will spread word of Maglumba. Your glory will sing from 10,000 throats.
Maybe I need more bodies. With haste.
Can't give up now. How much further can I go? Wish I had a bag of holding.
That might be worth a look.
Something good here, I hope.
Something over there.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. One day I'll catch a break. No traps, please.
Something over there.
Veni over me. Still in control. Just.
Never wanted the easy path.
This'll be fun. No time to rest. Come on, open up. Walk in death.
No one back home will ever believe this.
They should all be running.
More for me? Let's have a look. Let's see.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Never
Never wanted the easy
species
path.
receives from other minds is difficult to emulate. I greet you, child of the sun. How has your search for the mushrooms fared? I was born with a propensity for arcane magic my people despise. It gave me the strength to resist the Elder Brain. Every waking hour I pushed back against its dire hold. My wizardry empowered me. The moment its control shattered, I fled. Before the colony discovered I had defected. In the beginning, I had an arrangement with a lich. Excellent company, despite what one would expect. I required brains, he required souls. A perfect symbiosis. But our ambitions eventually splintered. I wished to better the world, and he preferred its rot. So I left his company. And thus I now feed from those who act against the Society's goals. Perhaps the peoples of the Underdark will be less inclined to violence if they comprehend the cost, yes? These are fine specimens. It will only take me a moment to brew them to proper potency.
Ormeluum turns away to prepare the potion, lost in its own musings.
You must drink the entire draught. I can make no promises as to its taste. It will lower the psionic defenses around the lava. If I cannot remove it, I may still be able to tell you more about its origin.
Ormeluum watches you with cautious intensity. It expects doubt. It expects fear.
Only in that you may be a danger to yourself. What the potion may make you see or feel, I cannot determine. But unless you are already a step from death, it will not kill you.
The potion is disgusting beyond description. The only mercy is that it goes down quickly.
Not a drop left. Very good. As the potion influences your mind, you may find yourself acting irrationally. Try and stay focused.
The world loses its edges, its finer boundaries. You are fluid, but trapped like a creature suspended in amber. Dark holes bite at the edges of your vision, but the void cannot draw you in. The tadpole spasms, seizes. It's fighting the potion even harder than you are. Fear pierces your mind like knives of ice. The parasite digs deeper, as if it means to hollow out your skull. The cold blades lose their edge. You are stalwart, turning that tide of fear against itself. The parasite swells with power. More power than you have ever felt before. It surges and twists, lashing out against that which would dare to intrude. The parasite in your mind quiets, pleased with itself.
Ormeluum, are you well?
That lava is like nothing I have ever observed before. Its power is unsettling. Such an outcome was not in my calculations. There is more to this being than mere stasis. Yet that power may grow beyond your control. I have another intermediate solution, if you are in need. I possess a ring of mind shielding. It prevents elder brains from noticing my presence. It will not remove the lava, but it will limit its influence, both positive and negative. I would offer it as a gift, but in truth, the ring is priceless. Is there anything you could offer me in turn? A bold strategy. It is not many that can defeat their own minds. If you require it on another occasion, merely ask.
Have you spoken with Skris
Pull
lately?
yourself together.
What path lies before me?
She is cataloging coital and fertility.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
It greets you with a harrowing elegy, cheerless as the new moon. The music shifts, still melancholic, but now streaked with hope.
Do you hear? A new harmony. Serenity. I name you Peace Bringer.
Fragrant spores waft through the air. Your heart swells with bliss with your every breath.
Freely you have given to us. Freely you may take. The Guardian Gate is open. Go and claim your reward. But before this, I have another boon to ask of you. You have cut out the Duergar blight, but not its source.
In your mind's eye, Spore shows you a drow, striding among Myconid dead.
Near. This one is called. He hunted us. Hunt him in turn. Bring me his head, and I will know my circle is safe.
I'm more than happy to kill this... whoever he is, but tell me there's something in it for us.
The drow lurks in the ruins beyond the lake. Bring him death, and return.
Balin, there you are. Did you bring the noble stock?
The what?
Noble stock? The mushroom?
Oh, I was forgetting something. Sorry.
Lump mating rituals. An odd book for a drow to carry.
The cover proudly announces this book to be Flumph Mating Rituals. Underdark fauna is a topic much written on, but this title has never appeared in any collection you've seen. The scrutiny proves too much. The lurid text melts away before your eyes. An illusion. What remains are simple instructions written in a spare hand. The secret to forging adamantine.
Gods, this place is Forge Central. Guess we ought to find the thing.
Look at that. Got my useless old man back. I suppose that's your doing. His hands are empty as a hole. We'll have to send him back out soon enough. Please, Balin's got a job to do. We can leave when he's done it. Love? Never heard of it. Balin's meek now, but he used to be a rotten old bastard. Treated me like an old shoe for 70 years. Losing his mind was the only good he ever did by me. Collecting noble stock. Valuable mushroom. We've a shop in Boulder's Gate. The locals go mad for it. Nearly nothing it can't cure. Blindness, poison, hair loss. Probably. But Balin in his right mind wasn't worth half of noble stock. I know him better than anyone. Got the scars to prove it. I'll go myself.
You know, I've been catching myself smiling more lately. I think that's your fault. I can't. My memories are being withheld for a reason. Lady Shah will return them to me when the time is right, no sooner. Besides, mushrooms aren't my favorite. I think it's because of the gills. All right, give it here. I think so. I remember something. Not everything. It's new and not new at the same time. All jumbled up. I was younger. Much younger. An initiate at the cloister. I was upset about something. The others were teasing me, mocking my name, like I wasn't worthy of it. There was another. A tiefling boy with short horns and purple hair. I think he was my friend. He tried to make me feel better. Ronald. That's the last part of it I remember. That must be his name. Perhaps he's still there in Baldur's Gate. It hurts.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Years of terror. For what? We'll be clearing out soon enough. You come across a noble stock mushroom about, you give it here. Gods know I've earned it. To no surprise of mine, you're more competent than Balin. Go on then. Hand it over. Thanking you. I'll be on my way then. Look, I do thank you. Come visit me in Baldur's Gate if you find yourself that way. I run a shop called Bone Cloaks. Balin nearly sunk the shop to pay for a drink. When he was of his own mind. This might allow me to hang on a little longer. You take care out here. The bugs died down.
I'll slow down.
No one stopped me yet. Light on my feet. I need a quick word. Speak.
The disc appears in your mind's eye. Lae'zel sees it too and considers the vision.
Tirsu markings. Ancient. I recognize them, but I can't make sense. No. Wait. The texts are enciphered, but I've solved the pattern. It's a story. About Orpheus.
Your head buzzes in concert with Lae'zel's, but it hardly matters. Even without the connection, you'd recognize her discomfort.
A traitor. A dead one. This text is heresy. I can hardly bear to read it, let alone speak it. Very well. I will read it to you. The Prince of the Comet, Part 1. So it was that we were free from Geich shackles and turned our blades on each other. The heavens were shattered, and one great empire was divided in two. Gith traveled to the Hells to broker help for her people, her cause. Vlaakith would have you believe Mother Gith proclaimed her our queen. Lies. Gith made no such proclamation. Vlaakith seized the Empire against the Mother's wishes. But Gith had nurtured a son, Orpheus, Prince of the Comet, the true heir. He knew Vlaakith's treachery. Orpheus rallied Gith's honor guard and declared the throne for himself. The War of the Comet had begun. Disregard this drivel. Gith declared Vlaakith queen of the Empire and her own son defied her. Orpheus would have ceded control to the Geich. She did nothing of the sort. Thank your good fortunes I'm a tolerant woman, or I'd have sliced off a few toes for suggesting it. It is a certainty. I had assumed our parasites served a Geich elder, but I believe they serve a greater master still. A question that burns in my belly day and night. Elders and collectives abide by their own tenets. It would require a powerful creed to unite them. And now this voice, this creed, finds our own ears. If it reaches this plane, it may reach others. It is over where I am concerned. I will not be bearing the burden of the half-elf's deceit. She was the source of strife. I was the end of it. I suggest you turn your eye of judgment to her. I understand much beyond your comprehension. More to the point, I know the cure for our condition. It is imperative we locate a creche. You do well to observe more and question less. I expect I am your first. And they didn't cut you from navel to neck. Well, perhaps they were otherwise occupied. I am still getting used to people like you. I know of your kind, but I do not often encounter them. That large, fleshy nose of yours looks like a mistake. It was an observation, not a compliment. No matter. I do not intend to stay long in this place.
It's always a pleasure to see you sauntering over. Darling, I thought you'd never ask. I'll see you tonight.
Have to be more watchful next time.
No time to rest. On my way.
Fleshwalker, tongue talker. Far you've come. Reach into memory. Tell me of home.
It reveals its own home in reply. A humid cove filled with decaying myconid corpses.
Durge destroyed my people. I am a sovereign with no circle. This circle does not welcome me. But I have heard the song. You mean to cleanse the Durge rot. I mean to join you. Remain in the Underdark. We cleanse the rot together. The fanfare is sung. The rot is cleansed. Come, we must speak.
Mine's never quiet. Hey!
Shall we? Let's keep to the shadows. Just like old times.
Let's move.
The tumor is excised. The Dwerga are dead. Here I break ground. From the dark will a mighty circle rise. My song will fill the grotto. Death doer. The grotto may sustain but one sovereign. In the age of glut, there may be no spore. Eliminate the other sovereign. A fate it has earned. My circle long suffered while the Dwerga flourished. I sang to Spore for help. Yet it cowered in the grotto and let my people be slaughtered. Choose, smooth mind. Help me grow a mighty circle and reap the reward. Or protect the precious poltroon as it waits for the circle of glut to devour it whole. You shall never again know home.
Time to push my luck again.
Blood comes easy these days.
Dead one! My turn. That's it for old Glut. He gave it his best shot anyway.
Quietly now.
All right. What now? What's in here? over, then through.
Yes. She is cataloguing coital and fertility rituals.
Something's on my mind.
Peacebringer. Be at home.
You are one with Spore. Your throat tightens, then relaxes. The air is serene, your mind untroubled.
The songs we sing now carry your spirit. I first named you Peacebringer. I now name you Kin Spirit.
Wretched thing. Pull yourself together.
On my way.
A vessel wobbles on the lake's murky waters.
Tiefling! What are you doing on Gek's raft? Where's Gek? Who are you?
Nothing will stand in my way.
Back to the anus that spat you out.
Go for the throat. Yes.
This is gonna feel good. My little trick.
Still on my feet.
Another step forward.
Craft is ready to sail.
Whipping it ready, lass. Company's calling.
What do we got here? Dead hoon walking, seems like. Got any reason I shouldn't sever your head and toss it to the Rothe?
Not in the mood for another fight, believe it or not. Can we play nice?
That's so.
You feel the slightest of stirrings in your head. The Duergar is not infected, yet your minds resonate.
I'll be. You're one of them cult freaks. Felt the tingle. In that case, let's talk business. Your twat's old friend Nair caused a rockfall, trapped tighter than a hornet's arse.
Couple of known slaves stuck with him too. Little bastards.
You absolute shaggers owe us a crapload of coin. You want through? Make a donation. Unclog your hole. Just shitting around. But I'm warning you, that twat soul ain't settled up soon. There'll be hell to pay for the lot of you cult buggers.
We have to free Nir before we can take his head. Sounds like a lot of wasted effort. Let's just do the job and get out of here. All this talk of slaves is just depressing.
Dead drow, publicly displayed. The Duergar are sending a message.
I speak true, brothers. You know it in your hearts. You know it in your very souls.
We need no lolth, no spider queen.
Father Mermuth is the head of Clan Lur. He hatched us, raised us, feeds us.
What care we for his business here? He keeps us small, keeps us contained. We should be with the Spider Queen, revered, adored.
You've read that harming spiders is illegal among Lolth's faithful, and often punishable by death.
Father Mermuth is our past. Lolth is our future.
These spiders are loyal to the local Dwergar. In the event of a fight, they will join the fray against you, with slavering enthusiasm.
Xanta, is it so?
I've heard the very same. Come, brothers, follow me into her hairy embrace.
Her embrace. We're ready. We follow.
Yes. Now, brothers, our new dawn awaits.
Nitch. No one drugs with Clan Flameshade.
Hells.
What's a fort like this doing in the Underdark?
Whoever built it, they've let it rot for ages. Another scrying eye, same as the goblins had. Someone's watching.
Best to stay out of its way. Bet I can crack that open.
Looks like an ambush.
Feel that anguish. Let's go.
I'm heating up.
Survival is all that matters.
Quiet! Mouthier than last, twice as full of shite.
On my way.
Can't even catch my breath. I'll strike you down.
Black!
Come on, can't stay idle. Might be useful. Tools and a thick rope. Someone climbed up from down below. Time to press ahead. It's been a long day. I'll need to rest soon.
Keep a blade close.
Neither seen nor heard.
At the ready.
Nothing hurts anymore. Need to find a way forward.
Hold it! I swear to Iron Hand. One more step, and a blow us to chunks!
An ashen scent fills the air. The barrel is filled with smoke powder.
She's gonna blow up. That's my thing.
Shut your mouth, Hoon, or I'll shut you down.
Not a sound. A very penetrable pocket. Blessed oblivious.
That's the point, genius. Better to die in this shit heap than rot in Moonrise. You want me? Come get me. Gerdo Ironhand, I have lived for you, and now I'll die for you. What the drug? You know nothing of me, damn it! Shit! I can't do it. Go on, drag me to Moonrise. I'll make you cult nutters suffer. Well, aren't you sweet? I'm not stupid, you know. No such thing in Grimforge as kind hearts. Spit out what you want, and let's be done with it. Then prove it and leave. I go where there's shit to stir, and there's no shortage of options. I'm getting gone. You ought to do the same.
Really? Now?
Still in control. Just.
Let's get going. What's hiding here? Don't mind if I do. With haste.
All is ash and meat. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Light on my feet. Open up. shot. Curious. That stone there's been pried loose. That might be worth a look. Maybe I need more pockets.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. More for me.
Ugh. Scraps of a nightfall feast.
Imagine eating all these before murdering people for sure. Kinda sick. Kinda fascinating.
Cursed to put my hands on everything. Don't give me trouble now. Very well.
Unless you're here to kick some stiffs lakeside, I suggest you bugger off. You gotta be kidding. These trash don't have nothing on them but rocks.
Rocks.
You spot a shiny trinket on one of the corpses.
Quit sniffing around. You're starting to get on my nerves.
Nerves.
On my way.
How about a thank you? How about I chop off your
Caught in the act of killing. A fight is unavoidable now.
Ready for another round?
Deep gnomes, killed under the yoke of slavers.
They deserve better than they got. May they rest in peace.
Best be on my way.
No one trucks with clan flame shade.
Can't slow down.
Hurry it up, stick shit.
Something over there. Always room for more.
Looking ahead.
Dead ton!
How many die today? How many die tomorrow? What path lies before me?
Stinking snitch. No one drugs with Clan Flameshade.
Should mind my step.
Can't give up now.
Stinking snitch. No one drugs with Clan Flameshade.
I don't need any attention right now.
Someone there? Ready or not?
Don't want to think about why my eye is itching.
You attacked someone. Only the guards are allowed to do that, as this one is about to demonstrate.
At last.
No one stopped me yet. Dream in red.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have. They should all be running.
When it's not, you'll be the first to know, stick shit. Hey, stick shit!
It's stick pit, you piss pot.
That's what I said! Stick shit!
My mug's gone dry, stick shit.
You heard her, stick shit! Fill her up!
Yes, let's.
Let's prowl. unseen.
How many die today? How many die tomorrow?
Far as I know, still wrapped around Near's pecker too.
Moving in.
You attacked someone. Only the guards are allowed to do that, as this one is about to demonstrate.
Stay low. Nice and easy.
Your indiscreet killing has earned you a new foe.
Shit! You did it! What now? I know a place. Across the lake. Should be safe. Won't be needing this poison now that you've offed the pricks. Bet you'll find it handy, though. You're a good one. I won't forget it.
I'm so tired. How do people do this all day?
How much further can I go? I have something to ask.
How peculiar. Smooth face, cobbled edges. They're a sign. They must be. A sun dweller in these parts. Look here, my topside friend. I need fresh eyes, and I doubt I'll find fresher. As rare as a smile in Shindelrin, you might say. But I've no skill for slaving. I prefer chisel to cane. But these learned eyes reach their limits, and so I must humbly request yours. Peering into cracks and crevices in hope to find history's morsels. I have come up regrettably short. I hope you might see truths where I cannot. The rock, the rubble, all of it, if I may be so bold. Take a look. Tell me what you see, and be thorough.
The statue's meandering curves and golden edges stand out against the weathered masonry behind it. Two styles, two eras. The statue was carved from newer stone and erected by latecomers to this ancient fortress.
Anything standing out?
Boulders and stone bricks of various sizes clutter the corridor, many split cleanly in two. Yet some walls remain fully intact. No quake brought these rocks down. They were smashed through in an instant. Something big charged through here. Something very big.
What do you think?
several glassy stones stand out in the debris. Their borders are coated with tiny yellow crystals. The hottest of flames smoothed the stone and left sulfuric crystals behind. The fires of the hells have touched Grimforge.
Incredible. An entire history risen from dirt and debris. Picture it. An ancient city, hewn from the stone by disciples of Shah, later abandoned. Untold centuries later, a new tribe revives it. Fresh walls, fresh sculptures, until a great hell beast charges through, toppling the walls and crushing the people. That explains the infernal plate I found. Perhaps you might have use of it. But my work has only begun. There is more still to find. I must get to it.
Tired. Sleep.
Rest, little one. But do not take long. I feel his shadow. I heard his name whispered. The rock shivers from the sound. The Ketheric Thorm.
Ketheric Thorm, a familiar name. Halsin mentioned his stronghold deep underground.
Mighty elf, cloaked in darkness. 10 masters ago, and 10 more. But I remember. There was the work, and the blood. There was the Thorm's army. There was the Hell Beast that broke them. The Ketheric Thorm's name faded into stone until the Near came. I outlived my mother, and her mother's mother, and many mothers beyond. Blessed to see many live. Cursed to see many die. I know not, so I say not. Yet I hear his name again, said by the shadows. No. Bigger, angrier. I saw tusks and flesh, smelled fire and eggs. It came with the masked men, crashing and smashing.
Bet that will fit in my pack. No traps, please.
I have such a headache. Anything of use?
As you look at the skeletons, you realize they are all clad in the same dark armor.
No burial. Just slaughter. Damn.
Among the various fabrics, you recognize the unmistakable symbol of Shah, the Dark Lady. Your wicked heart won't mourn. Deaths are to be celebrated, every one.
Whatever killed a bunch of Sharans might still be down here. Just saying.
One thing. This is the city Halson mentioned.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Intestines throb. Blood whispers.
Don't waste a step.
That drow, near, is going to be on his last gasp unless someone digs him out. Though not necessarily our concern, of course.
Need to find a way forward. I have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it. Swift as my feet can carry me.
You, grab a cane and whip these Drugnin beasts into shape. That rubble needs clearing, and my patience is hanging on by an arse whisker. Damn right I do. Getting cramps in my arm trying to whip the Drugnin beasts back to work. Now get to the caning, before I thrash you instead. You got no need to know, and I got no need to tell. So get to caning or to leaving.
A slight glint catches your eye. Your eye finds the source of the gleam, a small mote of black metal, adamantine.
Stuff's no joke. Stronger than steel, rarer than mithril. It ain't mined, it's made. There's an adamantine forge back there, sure as shitting. Don't get any smart ideas. That forge is clan property. But get the beasts moving and I'll toss some coin your way. Go on then. Light a fire under the buggers.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Very well.
Watching scared livestock.
No more! No more pain, no more work! All must die! Old death, fire, I can smell it. It is too much anger! I can't hold it in! Yes, they made the pain. Now they feel it!
Bloody Rothe have lost it. Put them down, and the shark too.
Never a dull moment.
Listen up! Big god, pop-spaced loon!
I won't give in. A fine day for murder. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
I should speak up.
Dwergar can't hurt anymore. We'll wait until it's safe to leave. You helped me. I help you.
Still breathing, despite everything. Wonder if the gods are watching me. Not much use for this slag. Nice speckles, though. Curious mask. What's it doing here? This belonged to American, one of Hell's foot soldiers. I'll take that.
Looking ahead. Moving ahead. Step carefully. There's a trap. A couple turns should do it. What's hiding here? I know this design. Shah's faithful wield crossbows like these.
Gold accents aren't too tarnished yet. You might be able to chip them.
Heat up some rocks! Let's see how the little pricks do when we strap fire to their legs.
Can't wait to pay these bastards back. Lick for lick. Just say the word.
Move, Hoon! I don't have time for Drugnan outsiders. Never thought I'd see these back. Nasty sneak gave even Gek the slip. Crafty little shits, these ones. You need a stiff cane to keep them in line. Here then. His bounty's yours. Now move! I've got no time for...
The parasite stirs, but it's a mere tickle. You hear no thoughts or memories, just an echo of scars that never healed.
A true soul, eh? Useless wreck of a lookout could have told me. Glad you're here to take responsibility. Tunnels collapsed. Trapped true soul near. He's stuck in there with poisoned geezers. We don't get him out soon, it's both our heads. That's so. Set it near the rubble and ignite it. That'll blow the drow out.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Ah, it's you. The mascot of my ill fortunes. Much as I'd love to chat, I'm not allowed social breaks. I came down here looking for Wulbren. I suspected he and his little friends might have come to this region. And I was right. But I was too late. Wulbren had already been taken to Moonrise Towers. The rest, put to work. You won't find a worse gaggle of rare-dwells than these Iron Hand gnomes. Except for Wulbren, desperate though his taste in companions might be. As I was contemplating his folly, I was spotted by a very ugly Dwergar. Now, I dig. It isn't good. I thought they'd be easy to outwit. I had an entire plan. Unfortunately, it didn't account for an army of mad Underdark cultists. Nor did I account for some captives to be trapped in with the drow after the cave-in. Too many permutations. Quite the headache. Help would be welcome. Whether you're up to the job remains to be seen. You will. If you are successful, that would be most convenient.
Back on your feet, or I'll bite your toes off one by one.
The gnomes speak in soft whispers, the words all but lost in the hot air.
I'll never get through. We need that smoke powder.
Philommene's gone, and if she's smart, she won't be coming back.
Tell the sergeant where she went. Beltron's still trapped with that maniac near.
Forget the smoke powder. They'd kill Phil on the spot. I won't let you do it.
She's all right. Thank the Stern himself. But the others... they'll die in that tunnel, if not by poison, then by Nir's hand.
Please, will you have the powder? My Beldrum will die back there. Blow up that wall, I'm begging you. Hurry! Our people won't last in that cave-in forever.
All right, what now?
Remember, things could always get worse for you. Keep crying for your sister, and I'll personally rip off her head out of the way.
One spark and it'll blow.
I've seen everything.
What are you waiting for?
Beldron, can you hear me? Beldron!
True soul, please.
Breathe deep and move. All right, Cactus.
Fuck yes.
from here.
Quiet! BG3 would soil my hands!
Still breathing, despite everything. Here we go again.
Come on, Karlak. Show him who you are.
I won't give in. Best be on my way.
Nothing important is ever easy. Swift as my feet can carry me. Come on, can't stay idle.
Let's spill some blood. Let's move.
All right, Karlak. It's go time. Incoming.
isn't as ever easy. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Another fight. Let's go.
Have to keep going.
Shall we cut and run? Yes, here.
No word. Under their noses.
What now? Light on my feet.
Time to move. Mutilate them.
Very well.
Knees high.
One day I'll catch a break.
There's a parasite in that corpse, brimming with potent magic.
Did they
What's up for discussion?
suffer?
It was over in a flash.
Well, you did it. Nothing good happens in the Underdark. I don't know if you've heard, but some of the Iron Hand gnomes, my friend Wulbren among them, have been taken prisoner in Moonrise Towers. And so, to Moonrise Towers I go. Certainly not. In case you haven't been paying attention, my friend has been taken captive. He needs me. Pah. I was unlucky twice. The odds of it happening again are very slim. Then again, a small rest might be prudent. Give me time to think. Fine. Show me where to go, and I'll try my luck. I'll have a better chance of rescuing Wulbren if I'm at my best. And, thank you.
Are you all right? No one stopped me yet. Beldron! I was so worried. Did Near hurt you?
No, I'm all right. Did the sergeant hurt you?
Oh, who cares? We're together now, thank Iron Hand.
We ought to thank someone a little closer by, I think. Gaedel Ironhand you may not be, but you damn well fight like him. I'm grateful, don't mistake me, but why help us? You're one of them, aren't you? Well, that didn't much look like begging, but no complaints from me. Here. The Iron Hand gnomes honor their debts. With Wulbren gone, that falls to me. Aye, the cult kept us for slave hands, but Wulbren was our leader. He knows things. Things the cult would like to know too, it seems. You'll call me mad, but fine. Wulbren's found the formula for rune powder. Aye, the explosive of Gaedel Ironhand's own creation. Fistfuls, wiping out armies. All those old stories. Only Wulbren couldn't leave the stories be, so he went and bloody found it. A small supply, tucked away down here with a manuscript. He just made sense of the formula when the cult jumped us, so he burned the damn thing. If there's a single copy left, it's sitting in his head. Those absolutists pull it out and make rune powder, they could flatten the whole of the Sword Coast. You really would, wouldn't you? But not us. My people can barely stand, and we have business back in the city. That business is what sent us after the powder to begin with. Now, we'll have to make other arrangements. He'd admire your resolve and your optimism. My people will find somewhere to regroup across the lake, then on to the city. If you find yourself in Baldur's Gate, seek us out. We'll raise a glass to Wulbren together. Not right.
Suffer?
Blood.
It was over in a flash.
What's in here?
They're at peace now. Praise Iron Hand.
Could have been you.
The decaying corpse lies before you. The head breaks off cleanly from the drow's body. Object catches your eye. A lantern, it seems, though no light flickers within.
Broken trash. It's just full of dust.
You see no burner or wick. It was not fuel that lit this lamp, but magic. This is pixie dust, used to illuminate a lamp, or left behind after a pixie's death.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Peldron, are you all right?
Lunkbug. Better now that I'm with you.
God.
Hello, beautiful. Then I'll see you tonight, you sweet, generous thing.
I have such a headache. These boots have seen everything.
Still in control. Just. I want to have a word.
The dog is unable to speak through the small bag he holds in his mouth.
I don't know. Maybe you can tell me. All I know is I thought of you when I saw it.
No one back home will ever believe this. Walking death.
You know, I've been catching myself smiling more lately. I think that's your fault. All right, some company wouldn't hurt on the road, especially if there's trouble. place is hard to bear. I hope we're able to continue on our way before too long.
I know what you mean. Everyone is so unhappy.
Oh. Well, I meant more the molten rock and plunging chasms, but yes, the folk leave something to be desired as well.
Present company excluded, of course.
Oh, hush you. Stop fishing for compliments.
All is ash and meat. Best be on my way.
Best get going. Another step forward.
It's huge and dedicated to Lady Shah. It can only mean one thing. Dark Justiciars. I just know it. That structure we saw from a distance in the Grimforge, something about it struck me as noteworthy. Perhaps we'll find an easier way to reach it if we keep pressing forward. It might all be a coincidence, but between those ruins and the signs I saw of Dark Justiciars before, it might be much more. As long as I've prayed to Lady Shah, I've wished to serve her as a Dark Justiciar. There is scarcely a greater way to fully dedicate yourself to Lady Shah, save perhaps if you become the head of her church. To become a Dark Justiciar is to become the Night Singer's sword arm, her implement with which she will cast down the unbelievers and win the final battle to restore her perfect, endless darkness. It's all I ever wanted. I prayed it was my calling. But Mother forbid me from seeking to prove myself worthy of the rank. She said I was not ready. Not my mother, I should add. The Mother Superior, head of Lady Shah's enclave in Baldur's Gate. Sometimes I wonder if she would ever deem me ready. I owe her everything, and I only wish to serve, yet she can prove inscrutable. I don't know. Perhaps if I succeed in my mission and reach Baldur's Gate. Hope has little place amongst Lady Shah's children. It's an illusion. A distraction. But for this, I hope my time will yet come. Dark Justiciars are hated by many, judged to be ruthless fanatics. Even the few who would accept a follower of Lady Shah would likely balk at a Justiciar in their midst. But there's a simpler answer to your question. I simply forgot about the desire I had until I saw some things that reminded me. Now, I can't get it out of my mind.
Things have stayed interesting. Should mind my step. Might be useful. Let's have a look. Another mask. I recognize this. Amerigon wore it. But they won't fight without a commander.
What's the story?
No one stopped me yet. Let's see what this does.
Let's do it.
Have to keep going. All for me. Another mask. The Maragon's leader might still be around here.
Still breathing, despite everything. Time to press ahead.
My species receives from the minds.
Thanks again for offing that drow. Only made it here because of you. But I can't stop thinking about the rest of us. Stuck in Moonrise with a bunch of sadists. poor bastards. Fuller, somehow you look worse than last I saw you.
Thanks, boss. We'll be looking a lot worse if not for help from a friend.
What's up for discussion?
Same as us, I expect.
Peacebringer, be at home. The Drow sought to shatter our circle. Now his flesh may feed its growth. In dealing death, you have brought this circle life, and thus we name you Life Chanter. As our circle grows, so shall your song. Wherever you go, only listen, and you may hear it.
We'll be looking a lot worse if not for help from a friend.
Same as us, I expect.
Something bit me.
Just an insect. I'm sure you'll survive. Besides, it probably figured you for a tasty treat.
Give me an aboleth over a midge any day.
I don't want a crumb left on that plate, girl.
Auntie Ethel, please. One more bite and this pie is gonna come back up to say hello.
Don't make me get the wooden spoon. You're eating for two, so get to it. If it isn't the cheekiest pup of them all. You'd best have one hells of an apology for me, Petal. I do like the mouthy ones. You know, I was gonna give you a swift kick up the arse and show you the door, but I think you and I could have a bit of fun together. Gods grant me patience. Eat up, Mayrina. I won't say it again. Keep that hole under your nose shut, or things will get messy.
That hag doesn't tell us what to do. What is it? What's going on? That can't be true. Auntie Ethel.
They were being rude, and I detest rudeness.
You monster! The deal is off!
Enough, away with you. Blessed silence at last. Some time in the cage should do her good. And you'll regret sticking your nose in my business.
This will do nicely. I can just walk into homes now.
What's in here?